Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yep, what's good, original crew, man? We're back today, man. We have Cops My Man with Dementia in bed with dismembered body. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. This can be, that's bad. That's bad, bro. Because will he even remember how to, you know what I'm saying, or anything?
Yeah.
And can you truly convict someone with dementia for a crime like this? Hey, man, with that being said...
Yeah. Okay.
Make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go. If you want the first part, you got to do it. Check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals,
like it with a thumbs up.
And let us know, man. But, hey, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's check it out. Let's see what it's about. I never been around anyone with dementia. So I don't really know the signs. But I know you have. Because dementia is just an early sign of Alzheimer's, right? It's the early stage, right? Or am I wrong? Or is this its own thing?
Yeah, you can say that.
Say which one?
You can say the first one. It's however you want to put it. Whatever helps you.
Okay. Let's go. Let's check it out.
Alzheimer's is just more progressive, but yeah. It's all, yeah. It's
all right.
the same.
Let's go, man. Let's check it out. Let's see what it's about, man. Let's get it.
You heard it, right?
Yeah.
It sounded like muffled.
Yeah, we both hear it. Come in.
Police!
I opened the door. I saw
Albuquerque, New
pieces of
Mexico?
her on the floor.
Carla, this
Piece
is the
of her.
Albuquerque Police Department. We are not going away. You're not free to leave. You need to follow our directions or force will be used against you.
I need a puke.
It's Thanksgiving Day, and a retired couple in Albuquerque, New Mexico has invited their family over for a holiday dinner. But when the family members arrive, they find the house locked up tight and no one is answering the door. Fearing the worst, they break in, only to find a revolting scene of unimaginable horror inside the house. It's early afternoon on November 24th, 2022, when a woman named Tammy calls 911 with grave concerns about a family member.
911 emergency.
Yeah, I need to get PD over to my brother's house. We need a welfare check. Something's wrong.
Okay.
We can't get in the house, and they're expecting everyone for Thanksgiving.
Okay, so you're at the house right now and just knocking on the door and nobody's answering?
Yeah,
Oh.
we checked all
Where
the
are you at?
perimeters. What's the address?
Tammy gives the dispatcher a Northwest Albuquerque address before explaining that her brother has underlying issues that add a layer of urgency to the situation.
Does your brother have any, medical problems, mental problems?
Yes.
And what does he have?
He has the same thing Robin Williams had. It's a form of dementia.
Does he live with somebody?
Yes, he lives with his wife inside somewhere. We don't know what's going on. Him and her are here, and they're expecting us all for Thanksgiving, and no one can get a hold of them all morning. And
Okay,
the
so-
car's here. And
Okay, well, I was
the
worried
house
that your
is
brother
locked.
was there alone and something happened, like he fell. So the brother and the wife, nobody's answering the door, but the wife should be there also.
Yes.
Despite the fact that Carlin DeNio's wife, Connie, is there to care for him, Tammy's concerns are only growing. She recalls a conversation she had with Connie that may be relevant.
She did say, I think yesterday, that he was having kind of a hard time. He'd been having a hard time. So we don't know what that means. That could mean anything, you know.
Yeah, okay.
It's such a
That's
terrible
irritating.
disease he has.
If anyone knows Carlin's state of mind, it's his wife Connie, who keeps a detailed diary of his highs and lows. In one entry, she writes, "He's walking without a walker, even eating real food. This FTD is crazy up and down." On this day, Tammy fears that her brother may have reached a low point.
Yeah, he has had ideations.
Okay.
Yeah, I told her that.
Okay, I set up the call, and we're going to get somebody out there as soon as we can. They try to get somebody within 30 minutes if possible.
But Tammy isn't content to wait around.
Should we kick the door open?
I mean, I can't advise that. It's really up to you. If you think that something is wrong, I mean, you have to, follow whatever you believe
I do think something's wrong.
Tammy's fear is evident, but it's unlikely she envisions the nightmare that awaits her inside.
Yeah, we have a homicide with my uncle.
What happened?
I don't know the situation, but my mom just said homicide. He's in there
I need
with the wife.
Hold on. Who is deceased?
My uncle's wife, my aunt. He killed her.
We need to find out where he is, if he has a weapon. How is she
Does he have
dead?
a weapon? She says she doesn't know. He's in the back room. How did she die? She's dismembered.
Okay. It's okay. I know.
Oh, buddy boy, you know?
Yes.
His traumatized mother gets back on the phone, nearly unable to believe what she's seen in her brother's bedroom.
I opened the door. I saw pieces of her on the floor, and he was kind of in the bed, and he kind of looked at me. But there's pieces of her all over the bedroom.
Okay, so what pieces did you see of her? I know it's disturbing.
I just like backed out.
What did you see, though? Did you see her hands, legs,
Yes.
face? Did you see?
Maybe her face.
Okay, so he saw you?
Yes.
Did he say anything?
Nothing. I backed out. I just backed out and told everybody, get out, get out, get out.
You guys are supposed to have Thanksgiving there?
Yes. Yes.
Unable to come to grips with what she's witnessed, Tammy's mind tries to reject the horrifying reality.
I think he cut her up.
And he never
Maybe
came
I'm
out?
wrong.
I'm sorry?
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I didn't see that.
What do you mean? Why do you say that?
He surely couldn't do that.
You don't think he could do that?
No, I think he could. I think he did.
Okay.
I know he did.
Okay.
Oh, God. I never will get over this. Okay, here's PD now.
Do you see them? Do they see you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm so sorry, okay?
Okay.
I'll pray for you. You take care. Bye.
The family members have been inside. Carlin Dano. Denio.
I'm gonna switch to lethal and cover that front door. Just watch your back around this corner. You got it. Take a step back. Yeah, perfect. Yep. Cover me. Why?
Damn, bro.
Can you clear that vehicle?
It's a horrible way to go.
Looks clear, sir.
Carlin, this is the Albuquerque Police Department. Can you hear me?
Police officers begin flooding into the neighborhood, all of them hoping they can avoid any violence while apprehending Carlin.
If you can hear me, can you
Colin's what, the brother, right?
Mm-hmm.
tell me if you're okay? Do you need help or medical assistance?
With no response from inside the house, the police try to gather more information from Tammy and her family, who are watching the tense scene from the street.
Are you family? Yeah, I'm Taylor. I'm the initial caller.
Are there any guns inside the house?
No guns. Yeah, he doesn't believe in guns, which is kind of wild. But he's obviously got something because of what he did. So we don't know what kind of object, tool, weapon he might have. You know. So all right.
He's very tiny. He only weighs like 90 pounds. He's very afraid of the police.
Okay.
So that'll add to his paranoia.
Okay.
And when I went into the bedroom, I just opened the door and he was laying kind of crosswise in the bed and she's on the floor. And I was so horrified by what I saw. And he like kind of moved and looked at me and I just like backed out.
Okay.
I could probably go in and get him to come out.
No, we're not doing anything like that. Okay.
You can't not when it's like this moment.
No.
He'll run if he sees that, he might try to.
Okay.
Well,
he's clearly.
I get in a situation like this. I'm thinking family might, because he has a medical problem, and a lot of times we've seen a lot of times cops don't know how to handle individuals with like medical or mental disorders. You know what I'm saying? So me in this situation, I'm low key a little thinking maybe you can escort a family member in there to see if also he can be willing to come out with the family member.
And although, like, the caller that we heard did tell, like, you know, the dispatch that, hey, he does have dementia or whatever, a form of dementia, maybe it didn't get across to every officer. True. So I don't know if every officer knows that. So that, you know.
To him,
yeah, so I'm just trying to, like, make sure they have all the details and know, like, hey, but still.
And like someone like me, I never dealt with someone with dementia, so I might not even know how to approach this situation. Not everybody has dealt with people with different type of disorders in their life. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only one. But I get it as well. And that you don't want to put an innocent individual in harm's way.
Yeah. You know? And I don't know where he's at with his. Everyone is different too.
She said he got, I think she said FHD, F something D. But she said similar to what Robin Williams said. And his was a bad case, and that's what happened to him. I don't know if you know about that story.
Dangerous.
Tammy says what every officer already knows, and they can't afford to assume that Carlin is unarmed, no matter what the family reports.
Attention residents in the area. Mr. Delco, the Albuquerque Police Department's a police emergency.
Yep.
Carlin, this is the Albuquerque Police Department. You need to come to the open garage door with nothing in your hands.
Around the back of the house, cops try to get a better vantage point.
Okay, here, hold this one. Or can you hold this for a sec? So we can try to get
I got that.
good position on it.
Put the bedroom up straight ahead, so.
Slippery. Look at this hole here.
I do not like this.
I don't think, man.
I think we just climb this wall.
Until
LT could go into their yard and hold, but it's deep on that side. I think.
It's deep on both sides of all this.
No, I'm trying to look at
Because you do got steps. You can get over that damn. Get your ass over that damn wall.
I would have been up, jumped over the wall.
You up there? Get your ass on top of the wall, and then you know what I'm saying, kind of, and then you can pull your horse yourself down a little bit, and you can walk up the steps. That ain't that bad.
No, that's not bad. I don't know what he's trying to do, though.
Out on the street, Tammy insists the family did everything possible to avoid just such a tragedy.
See, here's what I don't understand. Like, when this all happened, we told them you got to get rid of all butter knives, whatever. Okay. So why the hell are there knives in there?
So, what we would like you guys to do is just kind of step back. We have it from here. Okay. We're gonna do our.
Also, but why we out? Well, I guess we having Thanksgiving dinner there, because he's probably not comfortable with leaving the home as well. But also, we might have knives and stuff out. If they're hosting, are they not preparing any food?
I guess we'll bring it. We'll bring all this stuff, and you know, we're just having it at your house. It's being hosted at your house, but yeah, I don't know.
Our best to make sure that there's a peaceful resolution. Okay. It's going to be an incremental process from this point. We'll keep you abreast of what we're doing and why, if you want to. Okay.
He does have like dementia kind of.
Yeah, he's just not there.
Where he might be looking, but there might not be.
Yeah, he might seem perfectly.
So, but he's not.
But he is not okay.
Carlin has been diagnosed with a form of frontotemporal dementia, a disorder that can lead to violent behavior in a small percentage of patients. Police must keep this diagnosis in mind as they attempt to make contact.
Carlin, this is the Albuquerque Police Department. We are not going away. You're not free to leave. You need to follow our directions or force will be used against you. I need you to walk out the open garage door with your hands up and empty. And come outside.
Meanwhile, Carlin's siblings, Tammy and Darren, try to impress upon the police their fears about how this confrontation could play out.
He has had ideations in the past, so I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get shot or something. It wouldn't surprise me a bit.
Although he doesn't have any weapons other than knives. I know that the police presence will scare him really bad, and he probably will not comply. But you guys could take him down in seconds.
Carlin's family believes that he poses no particular threat to law enforcement, but that doesn't mean the police are going to let their guard down.
Any chance he come with a firearm, you just go behind me and get cover, okay?
Yep.
I know he's there, but just.
Hey,
Somebody, hey! Albuquerque police, come out with your hands up. Show yourself. Movement, Sarge. Show yourself. Let me see your hands. Sir, come outside. Come outside to the sound of my voice.
I'll let you do that.
Do it with your hands up and empty.
Get y'all fingers out the trigger, bro.
Garage. We just heard it, yeah, on that side, sir. We just heard some noise on the garage, like someone talking, possibly from inside.
Right? You heard it, right?
Yeah.
It sounded like muffled.
Yeah, we both hear it. It's coming. Police!
You have
I
eyes?
do hear something, but I don't know what's happening.
Oh, he's right there in the doorway. He's in the doorway. Yeah. Yeah, he's right here in the doorway. He just collapsed.
He collapsed.
He's up. Hey, move your vehicle up. Move this vehicle up to here so we can get eyes on.
Marlon, you're okay, buddy. Nobody's gonna hurt you. Come on out and talk to us.
What do you want? Keep going, sir. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep coming. Keep coming. Right here. Stop. Stop. Push up. All right, he's naked, covered in blood.
He's naked.
Crawl towards us.
Come on out, Marlon.
Hey, Justin, I'll take over command. You want to move up with your rifle? What's his name? Arlen? Hey, Arlen.
Carlin.
Arlen. Hey, Albuquerque Police Department, okay? I need you to crawl towards us, okay?
Carlin is either unwilling or unable to comply, which leaves the police with only one option.
Okay, so listen, if we're gonna step up and take him into custody, Dio, you hold him. Yes, sir. I'm gonna get as close as I can and hold the open door. You guys get him into custody. You guys good with that? Yes, we have a less lethal up.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we got a 40. Right.
So we're gonna do it.
If I need to go taser, I'll go taser.
We're gonna do it. Don't you want taser? I'll just do it. I got the open door.
The vehicle in the garage has already been cleared. Okay. I got taser in case we need it. I'm gonna come. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Hands up. Go on your stomach. Hey, let's drag him on his back all the way out here in the driveway.
No. He don't have clothes on, bro. And like this situation, you got to handle it totally different. Cause this, if he was in his right mind, I highly doubt he would have done this. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So this is a very sensitive. You have to approach each, like that's the reason why you have to handle each situation differently. Every situation is case by case. You can't treat every human being in this world the same way because we're not all the same. You get what I mean?
I hear you, yeah.
Man,
but I guess in this case, they like still somebody's life has been taken, and they just like I'm here to. I do get what you're saying though, and yeah.
Go back to back with the deal. Hold him. I got the open door.
Hey, Chris. Yeah. Flip him on his back. Yeah. Just drag him out.
Let them know in the back that we have to house. Cross covers on the door. I don't know.
It's because they literally dragging him.
They already told him he's little. He ain't.
Go ahead and stand up. Sit up. Somebody inside the house. All the way up. Stand up. Stand up.
Oh, he covered.
Sit on the rock. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Don't move. Just you stepping up there. Don't move.
I think he's in his 40s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's not that old, but I think he's in his 40s. But the dementia he has is like a severe case of it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Carlin appears weak and disoriented, and when he begins talking to the police, his comments are even more troubling than his appearance.
It's something I don't know what to do.
We got help on the way for you, all right, sir?
There's no help for me.
No?
Well, what are we going to do, fella?
We're going to get you some help, bud.
There is no help for me. I've already died.
The officers aren't sure how to respond to that declaration, but there are more urgent concerns to deal with at the moment.
How many do I have with you? You got 4 behind you, including. And when you go in, you're gonna step right here to my light, and everybody's gonna go with Dio, stack up on him, and I'm gonna hold everything right, and then I'll figure it out when we get in. All right, everybody in lethal on you, Dio. Yes, sir.
I'm with you. I'm not fighting out there. Just all what you have, you. So, that we look at the master bedroom there. Let's move a little forward so we can check this hallway. Police department!
Though the officers have every reason to believe that their only suspect is out on the sidewalk, they must carefully sweep the house to make sure no additional threats await them inside. However, nothing is going to prepare them for the horrific discovery they're about to make.
Now, you guys are good to hold. You're coming with me. Got it. Okay, you're going to step in and hold the hallway. Dio, me and you are both going into this room.
Yes, sir.
Right here. Go.
Ready?
Let's get through. Okay. We gotta go. We gotta clear it.
Yep. Cover your head over there, Sarge.
What? There's stuff all over the bed. Six or two. One in custody. Have a severely dismembered body inside. No need for rescue. Clear? Clear.
Oh.
Sarge.
The grotesque sight has some officers heading quickly for the exits.
I would be so traumatized. I need to puke. Oh.
Hold here, hold here.
Jesus, hold it.
He's coming out. He's coming out. 34. It's a 34. 34 coming out the window. Oh. Yeah, I'm good.
The brutality of the bloody crime scene sends one officer looking for an alternative way out of the house.
That bad.
Meanwhile, the exquisitely upsetting nature of the murder is reflected in the way the cops check on each other in the aftermath.
All right? Yeah. Seen one that bad in a while. That's probably the worst one I've ever seen. Yeah.
My stomach just got turned in there, man. I had just scarfed down a bunch of turkey.
You alright, bro? No, I know. It's nasty.
How you doing? Good? Did you see everything or not?
Yeah.
He must really chop her up.
Especially for which one was it? Tam that said she see a piece of like
she said literally pieces.
Pieces.
How the hell does one that individual that frail? You got to think. She said he's nothing but about 90
pounds, right?
You know what 90 pounds look like?
Yeah.
A man being 90 pounds. How does one that's 90 pounds chop up a body into little pieces with nothing but a knife?
And that's what I'm wondering, like, exactly what did he use? Because I understand that y'all said all knives were supposed to be out of the house.
She said she wanted all.
Or wanted them or whatever, or was supposed to. But, yeah.
But also, mental strength is like some of the craziest strength ever. People who deal with like mental disorders, sometimes they be like Superman strong. And you be like, how the hell you that damn strong? And you that frail? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you even through bones, like bone, muscle, tissue.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Mm.
That is crazy.
While the police do their best to respond to each other's needs, they also have in custody the man who has the answers to who may have caused this murder.
I see all of you guys.
Huh?
I see all of you.
You see all of us?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Looks like he's got one.
We see you.
Yeah.
Yeah. How you doing?
I don't know.
You don't know? Do you have any cuts on you?
Yeah, I'm totally mutilated.
You are.
We need
Yeah.
rescue up here. We need rescue up here, though.
There's no rescue for anyone, I guess.
Well, they're coming, sir.
I'm sorry to do this to everybody.
All right. I mean, we'll talk about it, okay? Where do you have your cuts? You said that you're totally mutilated.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, you're still walking around.
Not real.
Where on your body? All over?
Yeah.
Okay.
Carlin's statements may seem off-kilter, but it's now almost clear that he may have taken Connie's life.
He's got cuts. He's got laceration. He's bleeding pretty good, man.
Okay. Bye, Mr.
Oh, so
Was
I
he
wondered,
trying to,
did she
like-
fight back? You said what?
Oh, I was like wondering, like, did he try to cut like himself? And I don't know.
Or did she possibly fight?
Yeah.
Ain't no telling, man.
Fine, let's get you standing up, man. Oh, dude, he has a big one on his leg. We need to tourniquet him.
All 60 Adam. Were we direct on 43? He's got a very large laceration on his inner thigh. Do it.
Tourniquet him?
Yeah, dude. We're not going to let him go 10-7 here.
I'm already 10-7.
Nope.
Already got. Ah!
Yeah.
I told you it's gonna hurt, sir.
Yep.
You got to do it, man.
Dude, it's like so high over.
Yeah, but it's very close.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh is right.
Uh-oh.
You're doing good, man. You're doing good.
It's gonna
hurt. I'm sorry, sir. It's gonna hurt.
No!
Yeah.
No!
Yes, sir.
Ah, I see you still. Ah!
There you
Let him
go.
know tourniquet's been applied to his leg due to a large
All
laceration.
60 Adam. Can you document on the cat that we applied a tourniquet to his right leg?
When Tammy speaks with investigators, she reveals that this isn't the first time they've had to get the police involved.
When he had one of his episodes way back when he was first really bad, he was pounding on his chest. This is what got him locked up in the Mayo Clinic. He had disappeared for 7 hours in the car, and there was a silver alert put out on him, and that was when we realized that he's bad.
Indeed, there is still a tweet the Gilbert, Arizona Police Department put up from 2020, looking for the public's help in locating.
He in 60s.
Oh, he's in the 60s. I swear I thought earlier it said 40s. So he's in the 60s. He's 6 foot tall. And at that time, he was 125. Now he done lost even more weight. He's frail. Damn.
Locating Carlin Denio. When he was eventually found, Tammy says that he was in a frenzied state of confusion.
That was the year of COVID, and he got locked up for like 3 weeks in a psych ward there because he was undiagnosed. Nobody knew what was going on, except he was, obviously trying to stab himself to death and hurt himself. But he would say things like, "I can't find my soul. I can't find my soul." And he would try to stab it to his chest. And I'm wondering if that's what he was doing to Connie, his wife. Maybe he was trying to find her soul or something.
There is a twisted motive behind this horrific crime, and it will soon be explained by Carlin himself, along with the dark truth about how exactly he did it. For now, however, Carlin keeps both the cops and the medical workers occupied with his strange proclamations on the ride to the hospital.
See what happened was.
Or did you get it out? I can take it.
I saw Margie died. The more I hurt myself, the more I was gonna hurt. Yeah. That was really dumb.
You don't know? Didn't mean to do it?
I did, and I was already dead.
Sorry.
Ah!
We're almost there, okay?
Oh no! Oh no, it's forever. Oh, what it's done me. I was dumb to think I could. I don't know if I killed God or if he killed me.
Carlin's demeanor is strange, but his temperament is mild, which may be why today's explosion of violence comes as such a shock to his family.
I talked to my sister a couple hours ago, and she had said when she was talking to Connie last week that she said, "Carlin's not doing that good. He's been having some episodes." And she said, "Well, what do you mean?" And she said, "He's been waking up at night really anxious." And my sister asked her, "Do you think that he would hurt you?" And she said, "Oh, no, he would never hurt me. It's himself that he wants to hurt." It's terrible. He would never harm a fly in real life.
Whatever extenuating factors led Carlin to kill his wife, they also led him to do it in a manner so extreme that the story is beginning to spread. One neighborhood woman shares a text sent to her by a retired cop.
He said that they'd probably be here about the next 7 hours, and it's the worst scene. They're responding.
See, and I hate people like this because that cop got it from another cop. Stop spreading information. Because that happens a lot. Like, what the fuck?
The officer has seen in 20 years.
Jeez.
That poor woman, I just hope she didn't suffer.
The following day, detectives go to the hospital to learn more about Connie's suffering from the man who inflicted it. But first, they must determine how much Carlin understands about what's happening around him.
I'm just going to ask you a couple questions, okay?
Yeah,
Do you know where you're at right now?
I know where I'm at.
Can you tell me where you're at?
I'm not both places.
What do you mean by both
I'm
places?
in Albuquerque, New Mexico, UNM Hospital, and I'm forever locked into unsaved eternity.
What does that mean?
Which means I'm nothing anybody can do, including you or me. Pain. You can see my neck.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm guilty.
Okay.
Of anything.
Do you know who the president is?
Yeah, not Trump, but Biden.
Okay. Do you know what today is?
Day after Thanksgiving.
Okay. You know what year it is?
2022.
Okay.
Carlin's answers are correct, and he seems coherent. The detective reads him his rights before attempting to find some sense in yesterday's madness. However, nobody could have anticipated the bombshell Carlin was about to drop.
Okay, so to start from the beginning, tell me as much as you can in as much detail as you can recall.
That's today? Yesterday?
Yesterday.
Oh my. It's been going on for years. Building fake me, and finally I just lost it and couldn't control what I did. And now I gotta pay with so much pain. I won't ever be able to go to court or the lawyer or anything like that, unfortunately.
So you had said it's been building for years.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Just hatred.
Hatred?
Disrespect. That sort of thing.
Okay.
No, I just jumped out of bed and decided today was the day to inflict that much pain on Connie, unfortunately, and myself, and you guys, everybody. Yeah, I'm sorry that Connie got the worst.
So you mentioned you had jumped out of bed.
Yeah.
And what time was that at? Do you remember?
That was about 5, 6 o'clock.
In the morning?
Yeah. Maybe 7.
So you got out of bed. Where was Connie?
She was in bed.
And then what happened?
You can see what happened. I just totally mutilated her. Poor girl.
No, poor girl.
Was she sleeping in bed?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
She woke up when I got up and
so when Connie woke up, you said she woke up when you woke up, and you got out of bed. Did Connie say anything?
she said, "What are you doing? What are you doing up?"
What did you tell her?
I said, "Well, today's the day." I could sit here and deny it, but it's true, you know. So I just went to town. Terrible as that sounds.
Okay. When you say you went to town, what do you mean by that?
It's pocket knife.
A pocket knife?
Pocket knife.
Who described that pocket knife?
Yeah, it was green. Green handle. Too
Oh,
big.
wow.
The devastation of Connie's injuries compared with the size of the
did with a
weapon leaves the
pocket knife?
police
A
shocked when they
pocket
find the
knife.
knife Carlin describes on the bedroom floor.
Can you kind of just walk me through, kind of step by step, how everything went down?
Terrible. You started hacking away.
Where did you start hacking away first?
The neck.
The neck?
Yeah.
Was Connie saying anything when you were doing it?
Yeah.
What was she saying?
Fighting like a trooper. She was fighting like a trooper.
And so then you said you started hacking away at her neck and she was fighting like a trooper. Did you get injured at all while that was happening?
Of course.
How did you get injured?
Cut myself a couple of times, and I turned it on myself.
When did you turn it on yourself?
During and after I was finished with what I did to her.
Carlin's description of the murder is dispassionate, and he takes the same tone in regard to himself.
And I understand, like you said, that you turned it on yourself during and after.
I deserve to suffer too.
Okay.
It's not as badly as I made her suffer.
Okay. Where did you turn the knife on yourself?
All legs, upper body, neck.
The hatred and the disrespect that you mentioned earlier, was that hatred somebody else had for you?
No, it's hatred I had for everybody and the man upstairs.
And why do you have that hatred?
I just started realizing what a failure I'd been and resentful of myself, basically. Resentful of the way I had turned out, and I just kept building.
When it comes to the ultimate question of motive,
You said what?
I said that's more so like out of his control. I feel like I'm mad at the world because he has developed this sickness, this illness, and he's just like, why? Like, you know how people ask like, why me? Like, especially if he was like full of life doing stuff, and then it's just like, you know what I'm saying?
And maybe he felt as though he was becoming a burden on others too.
Yeah, some people do feel that way.
Yeah, and so they start building up this extra anger with that because they're like, I'm tired of people, like I'm tired of having,
Yeah.
And so like, cause even like my mom when she fell ill, she still to this day like would bring that up, like why me, like what happened?
Yeah.
Like she's trying to understand what happened, and I'm like, that's nothing we can like explain. It's something that occurred. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like they want an answer to like why me. I've been healthy all this time, and like I never went through anything. So why now? Like I didn't,
Mm-hmm.
And it's like those curveballs sometimes, and you have to like because she still try to operate in life like everything is normal, and I'm like it's not your old normal. You have to create a new normal for yourself.
Yeah,
and it's like they fight it, but like in his situation, some deep down it's like he didn't mean to really do that to her, cause he like somewhat it's like he knew what he was doing, but it's like also he can control his emotions doing it, but also he regrets doing it, but then again he doesn't regret doing it because he couldn't control it. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it's do I feel as though prison would be the best place for him? No. Not with someone with his condition.
Yeah.
A nursing home, possibly. He would need to be in. But how do you tell someone you got to spend the rest of yours in a nursing home, around the clock supervision?
I'm trying to think what a nursing home even be.
Only other thing is a psych ward.
A good place.
I'm like, does he really need a psych ward though?
Well, the only reason I'm like, cause I'm just thinking, like with him having like so many like they already said
Episodes.
the episodes, but he's like more on the violent side of doing things, and like I said earlier, everyone is different. Like
but prison won't be the best.
No, I'm not saying prison, but I'm just saying maybe a nursing home. Maybe I don't know where they go put him at. That's not up to me, but I'm just saying because he can be a threat to himself and others, from nurses to patients. You don't know when he'll have another episode, and like with nursing homes, he's able to walk, so he can end up walking in someone's room and like having one of these episodes and take someone's life. So I'm just like trying to think of what would be
a psych ward, but I don't think he's crazy. It's a medical thing. It's not necessarily crazy, but I also get it from a psych ward perspective.
Yeah, and I haven't dealt with anyone
to this level.
Well, that's like violent to themselves or other people. Like everyone is at different stages. So yeah.
I just got going.
When it comes to the ultimate question of motive, Carlin's answer is as brief as it is unsettling.
Was there a reason you did so much?
I thought I was taking revenge on God, I guess.
It's unlikely that this deranged logic will bring peace to the family, and Carlin does not explain himself further. As investigators prepare to officially file charges against him over the coming days, his health declines. And perhaps all along, Carlin knew the fate that awaited him.
I won't be going anywhere.
No, you're under arrest.
Oh yeah.
So an officer will be outside your door until you are good enough to leave the hospital. And then
I'll never be.
Why do you say that?
I can't get better like this.
Okay.
Carlin's last words to the police turn out to be prophetic. Only 3 weeks after the murder, the detective reaches out to Carlin's daughter, Lisa.
Hi, is this Lisa?
This is her.
Hey, it's Detective Watts. How are you?
Good.
Have you spoken with anybody from the hospital today?
Yes, they informed me that Dad passed away earlier this evening.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to reach out and make sure somebody had made contact with you so that way you were aware.
Yeah.
Carlin died while still under hospital care on December 14th, 2022. The following day, the detective meets with Lisa to return her mother's devices. But if he expects to find a grieving daughter, Lisa's reaction is perhaps surprising.
How are you guys holding up?
Good. It was starting to get really stressful thinking about all the legal side of everything. So this is actually, I mean, well, like, it's a blessing, really. Yeah.
The charges brought against Carlin Denayo by the state of New Mexico, which included one open count of first-degree murder, were dropped and the case dismissed upon his untimely death.
It's kind of, like she said, it's kind of a sign of relief that now we can kind of move on and kind of go ahead and start the healing process.
Mm-hmm.
Because
if he did get better, and then, like she said, now we having to go through all the legal stuff on top of dealing and grieving with with their mom. Now we got to deal with all of this legal stuff. Like, it's stressful, and on top of it, and being reminded of everything, and how
possibly photos being shown,
right, and how it, how everything, transpired, and just having to hear that and live it, because you don't, in that moment, you don't really know what happened, but you will eventually find out in court and stuff like that.
Also, they know what their dad's been dealing with for years to come, and so it's like, it's a relief from him. Yeah. Because now he has transitioned. He's been wanting this, and now he's no longer suffering. So
it's for anyone who has ever dealt with anyone that has dementia or Alzheimer's, it is very difficult.
Also, you got to look at it like this. It's a possibility he also wanted his wife to transition with him. We don't know. Some people do be thinking they don't want to leave Earth alone. Sometimes it be that.
I don't know, man.
But to like that, though,
that's a bad way to go out. Especially like you just like sleep, and you just wake up. Today is the day, and you like, what are you doing up? What's happening? And then not knowing that that's to come, and that's like in your last few seconds and minutes or whatever.
You loved, care about,
and never thought that could do something like that to you. Like, you're suffering. Like, that's just sad. Like, that whole situation was sad. The way she had to go out, and then the fact that at the hands of her husband, and then him being, dealing with that's just a lot. That's a lot. But yeah.
Hey man, y'all spam us up in the comments, man. Let us know y'all thoughts and opinions about it for us in the comment section down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are
Kid and C.
We out.
Peace.
Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar, 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 dollar.